Hello people, Dominic here for AffiliateKnowledgeBase.com. In this video I want to talk to you about 4 ways in which you can avoid failure as a blogger, right? So a lot of people that get into blogging, they want to monetize their blog, which is great, and there are various ways to monetize a blog. You can do it with affiliate marketing, you can do it with ads on the thing, you can sell your own ebook, you can do all sorts of things, right? And my focus, the way I do it, is mostly with affiliate marketing. You know, that's how I monetize my blog mostly. And how do we actually avoid failing as bloggers, right? Because a lot of people do fail because for various reasons, but the fact is a lot of people, they produce content and it doesn't get seen, it doesn't get ranked, and then they give up, you know? How do we avoid that? How do you actually persevere as a blogger and get our stuff up there and really succeed, right? It's more about how to avoid failure, what to do in order to avoid failing. Because by doing these things, you know, that is a way to succeed, right? But to avoid failing, I came up with 4 things which I know from experience will be helpful for any blogger that wants to succeed in this, okay? So number 1 would be keep learning about your niche and about blogging, the whole process, right? So learn about whatever it is your blog is about and keep your knowledge sharp on that, you know, and keep the interest going. Keep on doing that research, because with the more research you do, the more content you'll be able to create, and the better quality content, because you're doing your research and it's coming from a place of real knowledge. And then also just about the whole process. Keep your knowledge sharp, keep learning, or keep on the go. Keep your knowledge sharp about the whole process of blogging, making money with a website, you know. Just keep in with people that do the same thing, follow channels and other blogs that talk about the same sort of thing, and just keep your knowledge nice and sharp. That's definitely a must. So just keep the knowledge coming in so that you can keep producing knowledge, you can keep producing information and sharing it as a blogger, right? You know, producing good content and informing other people and sharing that knowledge, right? Number 2 would be producing SEO friendly content regularly. Just keep doing it. So keep producing SEO friendly content, you know, search engine optimization, right? So it needs to be stuff that will have at least a good chance of ranking, right? So not too high competition, for example. Good title that's not too short, not too long, that's, you know, relevant obviously and has a good keyword in there, and something that's not too competitive, you know, with all the other blogs that are out there, which is what, you know, your niche should try to be, a bit more of sub niche if possible, you know. So just make sure there are like internal links in there to your other content in the article, and some links maybe to an authority site or to, you know, like Wikipedia or any other site out there. And all these things help you with SEO, and make sure it makes sense and that it's got not too much compact paragraphs, and you have nice spaced out things and relevant images, and just do a nice job of it. And it should be about, you know, 1,500 to 2,000 words really for an article. Can be shorter, you know, but make sure it's SEO and you just keep pumping it out, you know, and people will come to your site if you just keep producing SEO friendly content. Some of it won't get there, but some of it will get there if you just keep going. And that's really the key. You just keep producing the content, but not just anything, right? It needs to be SEO friendly. So have a look into that as well, you know, SEO. I'll be doing more videos on things you need to be aware of if your post is to be SEO friendly. But kind of in a nutshell, it's really about the keyword needs to be there. It needs to be in the title and in maybe the first paragraph, and maybe 1 or 2 other places if you can. But it has to sound natural as well. Nothing can be robotic, and you can't copy and paste anybody else's stuff. All right. You know, so that's the first 2. Then the third one, to avoid failing as a blogger, would be to simply stay passionate and produce value, right? So that they kind of go together, you know. People should be able to feel kind of this energy and this passion, and you're there to be giving value to them, and that's so they trust you, they like you, and then they buy from you, or, you know, and they stay on your site, or they sign up to your email list, or whatever you want them to do. If they can get a spark of that kind of, you know, that excitement and that drive and that real interest, and, you know, then your article will come across as value, that they'll value your information, because it's coming from a place of real passion. You really want to get this out to these people. You really want to inform them of this and that, you know. You really want to inform them within your niche, you know, your target audience. You really want to speak to them, right? Okay, so then that's kind of really important one, because a lot of people, their blog posts can be too dull because they're not putting much energy into it and they're not offering enough value. They're trying to exploit other people, really, you know. So people want to feel like there's real good value, and they want to make it so that people would want to be on that site, and make it like something that you'd want to read, you know. It's something that you'd stick around for, that you might even buy from, right? So try and get yourself into the shoes of the people that are looking at your site, rather than just considering them as an extra click and an extra, you know, it's not a click, it's a person, you know. Okay, so then number 4 would simply be, don't blog just for the outcome, right? So otherwise it'll be really long to persevere and really hard, and it'll seem forever to get anywhere. It's a bit like watching a kettle boil, you know, it never seems to boil if you're watching it. And if you're just focused on, when do I get my recompense, when do I get something out of this, when do I get money from this blog, oh, it's gonna just drag on, you know, and then you'll be like putting it off and things like that, because you're not really doing it because you enjoy it. So it goes without saying that your niche therefore should be something you really like, so that you're also just doing it, you like doing this blog and you like trying to get things out there to other people, and you just do that, you focus on them, and then you'll get your reward. And especially if it's something that you've got knowledge about and interest and passion, it'll be worth reading, and you will get your reward afterwards. So that's it. You just have to keep learning about your niche and about blogging in general. Keep producing SEO friendly content, just keep pumping it out, and people will come to the site. Stay passionate and produce value, and don't just do it for the money, right? So thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you again in another one. Take care.